It is I, the great and powerful Oz.
And myself, Sicilian 003. This is the Sicilian and Oz show. Thanks for watching.
And we are doing our first Napoleon Total War commentary on the Italian grasslands. We are both playing as Spain, which many people think is stupid, but there was a point in time where that's all we played as.
We make it work. We make it work.
The enemy play as Russia and France. Here you see my cavalry bum rushing to the hill. I love Spanish cavalry. They're awesome. They may not, statistically they're not the best, but I just like to use them.
Yeah, right now, Oz is rushing his cavalry forward to not let the enemy take the hill. And right now, I'm moving up on the left, kind of advancing towards the center in that far left hill. I have a detachment group going to that smaller hill, and then my main force is going into this forest here in between the two big hills.
Yeah, the Russians have brought 2 horse artillery units, and they're going to try to shoot at the hill, but horse artillery is a flat shooting artillery, and with the ridge of that hill, they're not going to be able to hit us. I just keep my cavalry on the back slope of the hill. They're not about to even see me. Going to be squaring off against the French.
Bleep. Bleep.
Exactly. Oh look, the French guy brought guard seamen.
Seamen. No, that joke would have been funny if I was 5 years old. Okay. Looks like the French and the Russians are kind of grouping up in the center there.
That's center forest. Actually, if I remember correctly, the Russians are just going to straight up bum rush me. Once the majority of my army gets to that hill, it's just going to be an all-out melee slog. And believe me, you do not want to be Spain versus Russia in a melee slog. Here's the Russian troops advancing. My light infantry are on the hill. And by the way, with my deployment, I have no idea what I was thinking. All of my infantry were over here, nowhere near where I actually need them, so excuse me for my stupidity. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my light infantry thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to shoot these Russians as we square off. But as you hear, they've already been given attack orders. And here you hear them yell, yeah, I think I get off like one. Here's using a meat shield. And Sicilian's just kind of, nothing's happened on your side, so I'm going to focus on my side as my daughter yells at me.
I'm starting to advance the main force of my army. Try to help out Oz there.
Yeah, it's just, the Russians are just, like I said, they're just bum rushing me. Cavalry shots. I think I probably just killed more of my own light infantry than I did the enemies, but hey. Sacrifices must be made.
Gotta spend money to make money, champ.
Sicilian's men are in position, or it's light infantry. They're starting to shoot at the Russian skirmishers, which Spanish skirmishers and Russian skirmishers aren't overly great, so they're both in the woods, so probably nothing of any consequence is really going to happen. Here I go ahead and pull my cavalry off of the hill, because the Russians have squared up. I leave this cavalry unit over here just to hold these units in position. And like I said, that artillery's just wailing away at the hill.
Looks like the Russians have broken through on the hill.
Yeah, I'm about to, yeah, here come my grenadiers. And then my line infantry are on the right flank of the hill, shooting up a square. And we are playing on the medium funds, or not the medium unit size, because like I said before, at the time I had a laptop and it could barely run Napoleon, let alone on a larger unit scale. Oh, big nice Russian charge. I go ahead and meet that with my grenadiers, mounted rifles, and Sicilian just kind of hanging out, skirmishing.
Tactically waiting for the opening.
Giant Spanish cavalry blob on the far left flank. Where is your general? Okay, your general's actually with my army. My general's just kind of hanging out. My deployment's in. Oh, there you go. Here, I sent a cavalry charge over to help you in that skirmish fight against the Russian.
Right now, the Frenchman is setting up a force to counter my forming cavalry over here.
Here, the Russian has just sent his horse artillery onto the hill, but at this point, it's all but over for the Russian. My grenadiers have managed to hold the line and envelop the Russians at this point. Dear God, everybody's screaming, it's loud. I thought I'd turn the volume down. Here they caught me on the hop. I didn't get that square, but I got that square. And here I just sent this Hussar unit into those French skirmishers to help out Sicilian. And yeah, Sicilian's still just kind of hanging out, skirmishing. So
the Frenchman seems to be sending 3 units of infantry at my cavalry, or at least just setting them up there. I think right now, because the Russians are just about over with, me and Oz are going to try to 2v1 the French very soon.
Yeah, I'm already moving up on the far right flank with the remainder of my army. And yeah, the Russian infantry is literally all but gone. Believe me, as Russia, I like the bayonet charge too, but you don't do it straight off the get-go. Is there about to be a big cavalry fight on your side?
Looks like it. I don't know.
Oh, he's got Young Guard, Grenadiers, and then the Brave. No, I think you're just you're trying to skirt around and get a better position. Oh yeah, this is the one where you lose an entire unit to a Polish Guard Lancer. That was like half strength or something. I'm gonna have to make sure I get that later.
I hate the French.
You raged so hard over that. It was at that time I thought it was funny. Still do.
It's always funny when your comrade loses men, brave men.
Indeed. My cavalry just got unleashed on the far right flank. I don't know where I'm charging to. Oh, it's general. I must think I hung up. Yeah. These are Lancers against Cuirassiers, so yeah, probably not going to do so good on my part, but it's alright. At this point, the Russians are literally all but gone. And now I got units already in position to help Sicilian fight the French. And yeah, Sicilian's army is still just kind of hanging out in the woods for the most part.
This was long ago. Oh, there we go. I'm moving up my army now, and we are going to engage the French.
Yeah, this replay is probably from 2, if not 3 years ago.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
I just took out the Russian general with that cavalry charge. And that French guy is intent on keeping those infantry running around to block your cavalry on that right flank. And here I send my cavalry to go ahead and I'm trying to sandwich the French general, but the damn Russian cavalry is chasing my one cavalry unit, so I ain't gonna be able to get it.
Right now I'm swinging my men on that smaller hill back to help out my cavalry because of the oncoming French.
Yeah, you got, what, 3 units there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure those 3 French infantry units could easily take your 3 units.
2 units of Fusiliers and 1 unit of light infantry.
Here the right portion of my army is starting to swing around, and yeah, like I've said probably 3 times now, the Russians, I would say they're all but gone, but literally now they are gone. All they have is these 3 or 4 units. And your cavalry is still just kind of running around on the far left. The French have a skirmisher in that house, but of no consequence. Here's a shot of the dead on the hill where I fought the Ruskies.
And my army is still advancing, and we pretty much have the French army encircled right here. Certainly folded in.
You just tried to 2v1 a guard gun cavalry unit. And you even had squares there, and the gun cavalry unit isn't routed yet with 7 men left. I think you're gonna get it. And majority of your cavalry still hanging on the left flank. And yeah, right about now, it's pretty much all she wrote. Like Sicilian said, the French is like in a big semicircle here. We got them caught. Even their Polish Legion are starting to get like red morale. Oh, here's that charge I told you guys about. 2 of Sicilian's cavalry just went up against the Polish Guard Cav, and yeah.
How the hell did my... Wow, okay. My Hussars didn't even last 2 seconds in that fight. And my Lanceros are now about to rout too. That's some bullshit.
And they've literally lost 4 men since the beginning.
What the...
The Polish Guard Cavalry just killed 2 whole units and lost 4.
In like less than 6 seconds. That is ridiculous. Alright, well here comes a bigger cavalry charge into the French side.
Into a square.
Small square, small square.
It's the Grenadiers, they can't have a big square. Oh, here comes that same...
They will not leave alive.
I would laugh hysterically if they did. Because now they have support from the infrastructure. Oh, look, a Russian cavalry unit is now over here fighting you. Actually, your cavalry just got sandwiched. Nope, no, you broke it. You broke it.
Fighting brave.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the infantry fight here. Here, I've played melee orders as the Spaniards, because it's awesome. And yeah.
My troops are just firing shots into that house.
Probably just shooting the house at this point. It's all but over now. There's some regrouped French units, but other than that,
Yeah.
it's just these 3 units that Sicilian's been squaring off with the whole match on the far left.
Basically, I was just, as a whole, waiting for Oz to finish off the Russians so we could advance and 2v1 the French, who didn't really seem content on moving up, being aggressive, or taking the hill with his ally.
Your cavalry's getting a good shot.
I'm pulling it out.
Pretty sure my cavalry's all dead, so I can't even say anything.
Now my infantry's coming back to reinforce my other smaller group, and we're gonna just wipe out these last 3 French units.
They just tried to grenade your cavalry.
And how did that work?
No, they missed, because they still tried.
Well, A for effort.
Run into the woods, even though... Oh look, we're moving to surround the woods.
It's always nice when the enemy cooperates.
Yeah, no kid. There are 2 regrouped Polish Legion, but it's nothing to be concerned about. I just detached 5 or 6 units to take them out, so yeah, no worries there. Here I'm shooting the flank and Sicilian shooting them from the front. These guys they'll wrap a matter of time. Oh, the Polish Legion on that one side, they've guarded the column and now they're charging the brave Poles. Oh, then they're round long before they get there. Still brave.
What are the 3 units left? Young Guard, Grenadiers, and the 18th.
And they are routing. Yep, there they go.
I guess that's it for that.
Yep. I got
Wow, how did I kill so few?
Because you were just kind of hanging back.
That's pathetic.
My goodness, oh my goodness. According to the kills, I did everything.
I mean, what, yeah, that's not embarrassing at all. I'm good, I swear.
Yeah, again, this is from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
I'm better than
cut us a little
this.
bit of slack. All right, well,
I
this,
guess that's it for now.
yeah, thanks for watching. We will bring you another Napoleon replay that is. We went into the battle thinking it'd be serious, but after the battle, it definitely not.
If that makes any sense. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.